The history of UFO sightings in the United States is a fascinating and complex narrative that spans decades and involves a wide range of experiences, beliefs, and interpretations. From early reports of unexplained aerial phenomena to the establishment of government investigations, the phenomenon of unidentified flying objects has captured the public's imagination and fueled speculation about the existence of extraterrestrial life. This summary will provide an overview of key events, significant sightings, government involvement, and cultural impact related to UFOs in the United States. Early accounts and emergence of the modern UFO phenomenon. Reports of mysterious and unexplained aerial phenomena can be traced back centuries, but the modern UFO phenomenon began to take shape in the mid-20th century. One of the earliest high-profile sightings occurred in 1947 when pilot Kenneth Arnold reported seeing a group of 9 saucer-like objects flying over Washington state. Arnold's account captured widespread media attention, coining the term flying saucer and sparking a wave of similar reports. In the same year, an alleged UFO crash occurred near Roswell, New Mexico, leading to claims of a government cover-up and conspiracy theories about recovered extraterrestrial technology. While the U.S. military initially announced the recovery of a flying disc, it later clarified that the debris was from a weather balloon. The Roswell incident remains one of the most enduring and debated cases in UFO lore. Project Blue Book and government investigations. The U.S. government's interest in UFOs led to the establishment of Project Blue Book, a series of investigations conducted by the U.S. Air Force to assess and analyze UFO sightings. Running from 1952 to 1969, Project Blue Book collected and evaluated thousands of reports, with the goal of determining if UFOs posed a national security threat or had potential technological significance. While many sightings were explained as natural phenomena, misidentifications, or hoaxes, a small percentage remained unexplained. The Condon Committee, a scientific review board commissioned by the U.S. Air Force, concluded in 1969 that further study of UFOs was not warranted and recommended the termination of Project Blue Book. The closure of Project Blue Book did little to quell public interest or the belief in extraterrestrial visitation. UFO culture and popularity. The 20th century witnessed the rise of UFO culture, fueled by books, films, television shows, and a growing community of enthusiasts. The 1950s and 1960s were marked by a wave of science fiction movies depicting encounters with alien beings and interstellar travel. This cultural fascination with UFOs influenced public perceptions and contributed to the belief in the possibility of extraterrestrial life. In the 1980s and 1990s, cable television networks dedicated programs to UFO investigations and alien encounters. Shows like Unsolved Mysteries and The X-Files captured the public's imagination and contributed to a renewed interest in UFO sightings and conspiracy theories. Close encounters and abduction phenomena. The phenomenon of alleged alien abductions gained prominence in the late 20th century, with individuals claiming to have been taken aboard UFOs by non-human entities. Reports of close encounters and abduction experiences were widely publicized and became a significant aspect of UFO lore. Prominent abduction cases, such as the Betty and Barney Hill case in the 1960s and the Travis Walton case in the 1970s, garnered media attention and sparked debates about the authenticity of these accounts. Skeptics argue that many abduction experiences can be explained by psychological factors, sleep paralysis, or other natural phenomena. Disclosure movements and government documents. As public interest in UFOs continued, calls for government transparency and the release of classified documents intensified. In the late 20th century, efforts were made to declassify and release information related to UFO investigations. The Freedom of Information Act allowed researchers and the public to request access to government records, leading to the release of thousands of pages of previously classified material. In 2017, the U.S. Department of Defense confirmed the existence of the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, AATIP, a secretive initiative that investigated unidentified aerial phenomena from 2007 to 2012. While the program's focus was on potential national security threats, it fueled speculation about government knowledge of UFOs. Contemporary developments and military encounters. In recent years, reports of encounters between military personnel and unidentified aerial phenomena have garnered significant attention. The U.S. Navy released videos captured by fighter pilots showing encounters with fast-moving and maneuverable objects that defied conventional explanations. These encounters raised questions about the nature of the observed objects and whether they posed any potential threat. In December 2020, the U.S. Congress included a provision in the COVID-19 relief bill requiring the Director of National Intelligence to produce a report on unidentified aerial phenomena. The report, released in June 2021, provided limited insights into the government's understanding of the phenomena, acknowledging that most sightings remained unexplained. Scientific and skeptical perspectives. The study of UFOs has been a subject of interest for scientists, researchers, and skeptics alike. While some scientists remain open to the possibility of extraterrestrial life, the lack of concrete evidence and the prevalence of natural explanations have led many to approach the subject with skepticism.